Hello, everybody. We are here in an unusual spot. I will say that. I'm sure some people might notice that. We are not in San Marcos right now. We're in the city of Oceanside. We're right by the Target on El Camino Real, if you're familiar with the area. I happen to be in the area just now, so starting the stream in a little bit of a different spot. It is quite foggy. I will say that as well. It's a foggy Christmas Eve in North County.
Go ahead.
Hi, Brian. How you doing? Pat, good to see you. Hey, Dale. How you doing? Happy holidays to you as well, Brian. Hope everyone's having a good Friday night. This weekend is, of course, Christmas Eve and Christmas. But no matter what you're celebrating, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Hi, Jasmine. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you guys for 5 likes, by the way. Happy holidays. You on mission? I'm not on mission. I'm on El Camino Real, just north of the 78. Thank you for joining, Brian Barnhart Jr. That's a new name. Thank you for joining. Welcome. Another new username, Stephen Ellie Schomburg. Merry Christmas to you as well. Doing good. Worry about you driving the fog tonight. It was severe down here about 1 p.m. I should be good. It's not super heavy. I was in San Marcos about an hour ago, and it was pretty... I mean, it's very noticeable there, too. There were some patches in it where, you know, it got more clear, but it's definitely a foggy one tonight. And I'm assuming down by the coast, I actually saw some pictures from coastal Oceanside from the daylight time, and it was very foggy. It was really, really dense down there. So maybe we'll head down there and see what it looks like right now, just to check it out. And we always seem to cruise down Coast Highway anyways. It's heavy in San Marcos. Are you watching from San Marcos, Steve and or Ellie? I don't know who has that account. Hi, Adrian. How you doing? Merry Christmas to you as well. Beto said he's worried sick. Thank you very much. I appreciate the concern, but we'll be all right. No mods yet. We can do whatever we want. Ooh, right as you said that, Beatrice came in. Moderator and member. Thank you for your support, Beatrice. I appreciate it. Happy Friday to you as well. We got 18 people in here. Hello, everybody. Feel free to chat in the comments there. We don't bite. Yes, watching from San Marcos. Alrighty, well, yeah, if we would have started in our normal spot, you probably would have recognized the parking lot. I usually stream from the Harley-Davidson lot by the Las Posas Road exit from the 78, so definitely visible from the freeway. Hi, Lucia, how you doing? Hope the airports are screwed, major delays, a lot of unhappy Christmas travelers. Hi, Nani, how you doing? Thank you for being a moderator and a member. Oh, right, you're in Texas, Beatrice. 23 degrees with a feels like a 15. Wow. I have 55 on my temperature gauge right now for outside. 76 on the inside, though. So nice and toasty in here. Yeah, I guess the Costco, like, Visa card readers or something went down at Costco today. 2 days before Christmas. That must have been a nightmare and a half. While there's nothing to cover, let's do a little rundown. Gonna wait to see what Engine 101 has to say. RA101. Oh, RA101.
We're clear the last call with Oceanside. We did a call with Engine 212, place of RA103, ran away.
Okay. Valley Center, we had a bicyclist killed in a hit-and-run collision. That was on Colgrade Road, right by the Valley Center that was a very sad incident to cover. There were family members and or other people associated with the decedent at the scene. And there were a number of civilian vehicles there, and more kept arriving after I arrived. So I kind of, you know, tried to be more discreet than I usually was, but still get coverage. But yeah, I don't venture out to Valley Center all that much, but I heard about that one, you know, a mention of a suspect vehicle and that it involved a fatality, and it was definitely something to get out there and get coverage of. We also had a fatal crash in Deer Springs. The passenger was killed when the vehicle left the 15 freeway near Deer Springs Road. Driver was arrested. Let me make sure I get this right, what they were arrested for. Oh, and we have a crash in San Marcos. Oh my gosh, that is right by our staging location. I swear that always happens. Like the 2 or 3 times we have not been at staging when the stream starts, there's been a crash right by staging. Let me finish up this rundown real quick and we might head to that.
Engine 212. Cancel their responding RA.
Yeah, Nicole Capitanos, 43-year-old from Escondido, was transported with moderate non-life-threatening injuries. She was booked into the Vista Detention Facility, faces multiple charges, including felony DUI and gross vehicular manslaughter after that crash in Deer Springs that killed her passenger. And then we also had another fatal crash within, this was the Valley Center hit and run collision with a fatality, and the Deer Springs fatal crash were both within 12 hours of each other. And in between those two, I'm sorry, right before those two, we had another crash in Escondido that involved a fatality, motorcyclist versus a van. So all within 12 hours, 3 fatal crashes in North County. But yeah, very unfortunate. I'm trying to get some information on this crash in San Marcos. Oh, someone left a tip also. Thank you, David, for the tip. I very much appreciate it. Happy holidays to you. Was it related to the car accidents LA always sees in the parking lot? It's funny that you mentioned that. There were 2 traffic collision responses in San Marcos Costco locations. It may have just been a redirect where they sent the response to the wrong Costco location at first, probably based on information that an RP provided. But yeah, now whenever I see an accident at Costco come up on Pulse Point, I think of LA. Hi, y'all. Hearing a lot of chatter that there's a gas shortage expected. Get gas ASAP if you need it. Thank you for the information, Sarah. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. We were talking about the fight last week on one stream. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was crazy. That was probably the craziest moment I've had on stream. If you guys weren't here last week, we were cruising down South Coast Highway like we always do. Got to Carlsbad Boulevard and Carlsbad Village Drive and heard screaming. Ended up being a physical fight. I called 911 and, you know, relayed the information to them. I listened back to the radio track after the stream, and someone had called as well on that and said it was like their boss that was fighting with somebody. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. I stuck around after and offered video footage and a witness statement to police, but they said they didn't need it. So it seems to have wrapped up pretty quickly within, 20 or so minutes after the fight broke out. But that was definitely, it got my blood pumping. Hi, Kenny. How you doing? Thank you for joining, our resident comedian. Someone was shot and killed at Costco this week. Where was that? I know there was an officer-involved shooting that did have a fatality of a suspect in Chula Vista, but that was a Walmart parking lot. I actually went down there to cover that. That was my second time in Chula Vista. Every so often I'll go down to the San Diego city limits to get coverage for specifically for the news stations that we work with, but you won't see footage like that on Newsflash as far as any incidents from San Diego, because Newsflash is just North County. So I'll give that footage to Juan, and it's kind of a I scratch your back, you scratch mine type of thing. So we have a little system going.
RA-141, you can proceed into the parking lot.
Glad to hear you're doing okay, Kenny. I hope to hear an upgrade to great sometime soon, or good. It wasn't OIS, pretty sure Costco was in your video.
ALS response, fault, engine 215 and RA-216.
But yeah, I haven't covered any. I've covered 2 officer-involved shootings recently, but they were both from San Diego, and I don't recall a Costco location near them. You guys are scratching each other's backs. It's a phrase, Beto. Let's see what Sheriff has on this crash. Oh, okay. They have it as a non-injury accident, so we'll stick here for now. That's going to be in a few days to where I feel good. Okay, good. At least there's an improvement coming. I'm glad to hear that, Kenny.
At first glance, affirmative. Let's pull up to the top.
FD is on scene. Thank you for the update, Pat. I appreciate that. And thank you for the reminder, Evergreen, to like the stream. We got 14 likes. Thank you, guys. Yeah, luckily things seem, at least for the moment, to have calmed down. It was a wild couple of weeks we had, though. Within 2 weeks, there was 2 officer-involved shootings. One of them had an officer shot. Those were both from, one was from Chula Vista, like I said, and one was from the Mountain View neighborhood of San Diego. We had at least 4 fatal crashes in just North County. We had an Oceanside police officer hit head-on by a suspected DUI driver. A rescue, the suspect's car was catching on fire. Crazy story. Yeah, that's what I can think of off the top of my head, but it is the past, like, all of December has been pretty wild so far. Hi, Sean, how you doing? You're new here, what do you all do? This is a one-man show here. I'm the operator owner of Newsflash Media. What we're doing here is monitoring scanners for North County, San Diego, which is in California. Sometimes people watch from out of state, so I want to emphasize that we are in Southern California, monitoring law enforcement feeds and fire department feeds as well. Some resources are online with, the more technology gets advanced as time goes on. Some stuff is online, so it's not your traditional scanners that you'll hear chattering, but we keep up to date and I keep you guys informed as to what's going on in North County. And when I'm not live streaming, you can see my video footage on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. But Twitter and Facebook will navigate you to my YouTube channel. So I shoot essentially B-roll of emergency scenes around North County, San Diego. And sometimes, like I said, I'll venture down to the southern parts of San Diego. But for that, you want to go over to 619 News Media. Juan, he is awesome, and he covers that. I'm just North County. We had a hit and run with no injuries, 7:25 p.m. in Carlsbad, northbound 5 south of Tamarack. Non-injury crash on Harmony Grove Road. RP advises they hit the stop sign at that location is no longer there because they were delivering firewood. That's an interesting call. Or lack thereof. Oh, awesome. Did you cover the male stuck in the wall of the gym? I guess it was a big deal. I did not. I heard about that, though. And Oceanside Police's public information officer did a great write-up on that. Yeah, that was very close to where we are right now. Officers received a call of a male yelling for help inside the gym. And let me read it, actually, because this was quite the write-up that they did. They put a spin on it. Yeah, they said, "Fair citizens of Oceanside, we know you have questions about this, and quite frankly, we do too. Last night at around 9 p.m., this is last night still, so it's current. This was posted 12 hours ago, the night of the 22nd. Last night at around 9 p.m., we received a call that a man could be heard yelling for help from inside a wall at a local gym. Officers responded, and upon arrival, confirmed they could hear yelling from behind a wall inside the gym. A little sleuth work uncovered that earlier in the day, this man had vandalized a locker room at the gym, then climbed up into the ceiling area and proceeded to fall in a space between walls that separated the locker room and pool area. This is the part where we need to remind all that the only people who should be climbing up rooftops or into ceilings at local businesses are professionals hired to do so, or a jolly man in a red suit. The real one, not any imitators. Our partners over at Oceanside Fire extracted our wannabe Spider-Man from the wall and transported him to the hospital for evaluation. By all accounts, he seems to be doing A-OK. The wall at the gym is not okay as the damage he did to the business prior to his attempts to scale walls. Thus, he was arrested for vandalism." So definitely a comedic spin. I think, I've seen Caltrans do that on their signs where, I think around 4th of July, they say the only thing that should be lit on the roads are fireworks or something of that sort. They put, their own spin on it. And I think it reaches more people that way. People share it and say, this is funny, as opposed to just don't drink and drive, don't drive high. So I think it's a great thing that Oceanside wrote it out that way. I think it reaches more people and gets the story out better. So with that being said, we're about 15 minutes into the stream, so we have nothing at this point to cover, which isn't always the case. Sometimes we go right into it and we have something to cover. But while we're monitoring, we're going to head down to the coastal area, check out the foggy conditions over there. And quite frankly, the foggy conditions are more prone for accidents, so it's probably good to be in the area if we're looking for something to cover.
7800 Calle Vita Vente.
And hopefully the ride for you guys is a little more smooth right now. I got 4 brand spanking new tires today. So I've noticed a definite difference in how the car rides in a positive way. We'll go down to Jefferson. Electrical emergency in Deer Springs. Yeah, so the 24-hour fitness, LA Fitness that the person became stuck in is going to be up here on our left, if you guys are familiar with that area. It's along Vista Way near Jefferson Street. Hi, Cody. How you doing? Hey, David. Glad to hear you're doing well. Happy holidays to you, Cody.
Lana Beach. ALS response. Breathing Engine 238 and Medic 237.
Not the best reception here, that's for sure. There's the LA Fitness on our left.
Three David subject for fees and lead possible 602 at New Generation Church, 1106 Whaley. Second response today.
Hello to Over Rainbow. Thank you for joining. Merry Christmas to you as well.
ALS problems. Engine 121 and RA121. Life Care Skilled Nursing Vista at 304 North Melrose Drive, room 110A.
I believe somebody just Venmo'd me, so whoever that was, thank you very much. I'll make sure to take a look at who that was and give you a shout out as soon as the vehicle is not in motion. But thank you so much for your support, whoever that was. I'm sure you know who you are. Those pictures I saw earlier of the fog in Oceanside were down by the pier, so we'll head over there and see what it looks like. Anticipate it'll get more dense as we get closer to the beach, and it even looks to be already evident as I look to my left.
Checking status. You can figure out the site. I'll be over in Tamarack with the vehicle in my first tow truck. Don't worry.
Let's see who made that donation. Thank you to Helen. Thank you very much for your donation. I very much appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you as well. I see you put that in the caption. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great holiday season.
That way, what say?
Don't worry.
Turn on those headlights, especially in the fog. Cross that off the bingo card. Oh, they didn't turn them on. I feel like when I flash my lights at people to tell them to turn on their headlights, it works about a quarter of the time.
Monthly traffic to Tamarack and Christmas Point. North Con, Diversion 238.
Oh boy. I think I saw that guy.
Do you have a different room number?
Number, subway.
LP bedroom 139.
Copy, yeah, this is the wrong room.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be down here as far as the fog goes. Doesn't seem to have increased too much in density, if at all. There's the iconic Oceanside Pier, though.
23 David Einstein.
They're having fun. They're doing a slow motion walk.
Engine 238 response.
Going for 238.
We'll head back east a little bit to Coast Highway, because down by the Strand, the service can get really bad for live streaming.
129.
Copy, 129.
Oh, there's a cool Christmas tree. I drove by that like a week ago, but it wasn't lit up. I think it closed for the night.
Medical aid. Engine 214.
There's also a menorah.
4 at 3990 Lake Boulevard. Vista. BLS response. Lift assist. Truck 126. Paseo Point Apartments. At 325 South Santa Fe Avenue. Apartment 411.
Oh gosh, I just saw someone driving the wrong way on Mission. That's a one-way street. Luckily they had their turn signal on, so hopefully they weren't going to be driving the wrong way much longer. They were on the right side of the road though, but it was a one-way, so still not good. I don't think I've ever seen that. I take that road quite a bit. I lived in Oceanside for a little over 10 years. Surf Bowl is pretty packed. It's kind of surprising for tonight.
Show up by one David. One David around 1172 commercial 300 north coast and stay home. One David 622 for the Harvey.
North of 14 on 3 Charlie. Government 214, can you start a BLS ambulance relocation?
November, Hill 27.
Copy BLS 213. Thank you.
And RA 211 at 547 Longcrest Drive. Oceanside. Walk-in medical aid. BLS 213. OCS 4 at 3990 Lake Boulevard.
I don't remember it counting down like that. The crosswalk was counting down the whole time. I'm gonna try to find a place to pull over to catch up on the chat. I know last week of course we had the fight break out right here too, in the parking lot of Jay's. Hopefully they replaced their heater, or hopefully they were able to fix it and didn't have to replace it altogether. Not very foggy down here. It's pretty clear, actually. And we're right on the beach. Looks like Carlsbad's on a disabled vehicle. It's kind of weird. It's our first story of the night. Jeez. Not even. Okay, I'll pull over right here and catch up on the chat. I didn't know they had handicap parking on the beach right here. That's cool. Right by the little hole in the wall. Okay. What are you guys saying? Getting really foggy in Nasty City. Anything happening in San Marcos? Not that I'm aware of, but I can check the sheriff CAD just to be 100% sure. We did have that non-injury crash come out. They did send the fire department to it, but sheriff had it as non-injury. Yeah, nothing notable on the CAD for San Marcos.
48 Paul. Okay, case number, please. Case number 8167-8167.
Oh, it was you over Rainbow. Thank you very much for the tip. I very much appreciate that. I didn't link your username with the name on Venmo, so thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hey Daniel, can you send a shout out to Bug, my middle son? He turned 9 today. Shout out to you, Bug. Birthday. Hope you had a great birthday.
Go to BLS 213.
Where did y'all have dinner tonight? Oh, what did y'all have for dinner tonight? I have not eaten dinner yet, actually. I'm having a very late dinner tonight. Did I miss anything? I'm a little late. You've not missed anything. We did have a traffic hazard about a half-mile back, but that was our biggest story of the night so far. Welcome to the stream, Johnny. Good to see you again. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend. Hello to Jose. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a happy holiday season. Aw, thanks. He's over here blushing. Aw. Shout out to Bug. Okay, I'm gonna also check on Astria's whereabouts. There were actually a lot of call-outs for them. I don't know if they ever went anywhere because of the fog, but we'll go through the past couple hours.
Astra 3 is Station Miller. Astra 3 for Station Miller. Astra 3 on one station. Astra 3 Station Miller. Astra 3. You switch back to range for 211 as well. Pepper. Station in Astria Miller. Astra 3 is Miller.
Hi, Belle. How are you?
Unclear if you could switch to Lakeside for 17. Switching. There's two.
Hmm. Those last few are not readable. Can hear the rotors from the helicopter though. And CHP. Where's this? El Dorado Drive has a water main break. The road is starting to give way, apparently. El Dorado Drive. Escondido. It's off of Bear Valley Parkway, kind of near the Escondido Mall. Huh. Well, if you live in the Escondido area, area of Bear Valley and El Dorado, apparently you've got a water main break near you and the road's giving way, so you may have quite the detour. Okay, all caught up. Nothing to see here yet. I saw Evergreen talk about sushi. I had a California roll from this place called B-Shock in Carlsbad, right there at the Carlsbad Mall. That was about a week ago. It was really good. It's a ramen place, but they also have sushi. So I got it, and it was really good. Highly recommend. That mall had quite the glow up. I will say that too. That mall used to be pretty run down, and then during the construction phase, it was like half of it was closed. But now they have these nice restaurants, and the stores look really good.
Fall, Engine 232 and Medic 232 at 1118 Wales Place.
Oh, those were cool Christmas lights on that
1937 Oceanside Boulevard. On one side, dude.
We'll head back to the staging location so you guys can get a look at your beloved Harley-Davidson sign, but of course, there's always a chance we might not make it. Anything can happen at any second. Someone just got pulled over at Avenida Encinas in Cannon. We were just there. Officer says the vehicle has something over the license plate. He can't read it.
2319 open to Steve. You need to schedule. Okay, good. You're free. Later, I'll make up to you immediately. Let's see my car.
This may be the last stream seeing those Vista Village bridge lights. Hopefully they'll keep them up until the new year. I feel like a lot of people do that with their holiday lights. I know I will. The fog actually looks heavier here than it did in coastal Oceanside, and especially coastal Carlsbad. There was like no fog in Carlsbad.
Keep the one system for just a contact.
It is dense right here.
Engine 218 at 4103 Oceanside Boulevard.
Station 749 David. Responding into the Sprinter Station, 103 Oceanside Boulevard. Female on the ground and responsive, unknown if he's breathing. Arcadio advises subject is breathing and requesting on 41 is a white male, 30 years, wearing a green and red jacket and jeans. Around 1180, 986.
Northbound BLS 111 Road.
BLS 111.
Northbound BLS 111, we're going to go down to search for the dead.
Traffic Unite, BLS 111.
Home sweet Harley lot. We have arrived. I thought the fog would make things maybe a little more interesting tonight, but
Informative. Picture 7867.
where did I leave off on the chat here?
Northbound engine 218. Engine 218.
67 now.
Northbound 218. I see the notes, but
No
other information in regard to parking lot,
Someone tells me
service
3708
platform, anything of that nature. No, that's negative. We can check back with OPD. Northbound 218 disregard. We'll go ahead and sweep the area. 3 Mary. 3 Mary. There's several fireworks going off in the area of the boulevards and Pine or beach in the Pine area. I was looking at a call about it. It's just fireworks.
Oh, we were over there too. We drove right through that intersection. Now they're reporting fireworks going off. We could have had a little show. You should buy a big screen TV so you don't get a ticket to responding to the comments. I don't read the comments while I drive anyways, so no tickets for me. I see you have a scanner. Yes, I do. I have a couple. Thank you for the tip, Greg. I very much appreciate it. We got a few emojis thrown in there. Happy holidays to you. Thank you, Juan, for being a member for 1 month, and thank you for being a moderator. Hope you're having a good Friday. Sounds like a sporty. You're in electric, so quiet. Not totally sure what you meant to say there, but it sounds like you're talking about my car. I drive a Prius, if you're wondering. It is pretty quiet, especially these new tires that I got are smoother. Anything interesting tonight? Not yet. Be safe, have fun, Merry Christmas. You as well, Steve. Thank you. Or Ellie. I still don't know who's chatting there. You're on Valecitos? You know me well. Oh, you're from San Marcos. You said that. Yeah, I was like, wow, you got good knowledge of San Marcos. Hey, Coley, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Good to see you. Thank you, Juan, for the tip. I very much appreciate it. Calling me a noob, but I still appreciate it. Daniel, go left. I only go left for LA. I did a whole circle in the parking lot last week. Buenas noches, happy holidays. Thank you, Oliver. Good to see you. Happy holidays to you as well. Good evening to you, Janelle, our resident crochet artist. She has arrived. Good to see you. Do have a vehicle on the right-hand shoulder. Eastbound 78 west of Nordall, partially in the slow lane. Hopefully that doesn't turn into an accident or anything. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. I think you meant to say good night, but you're probably tired, so go get some sleep, Coley. I will see you next week on stream, hopefully. I stayed up all night cleaning and baking. Prep for the holidays. Good times. There's a lot of traffic everywhere. Yeah, right here it's not too bad. But I'm sure all the holiday travel is building things up.
She changed my location to 7309 Alicante apartment A as in David for my next husband. Apartment 7809 Alicante unit D David.
Oh yeah, you're not leaving, Coley. Okay. I'm just saying I will sleep well tonight because I'm beat. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's good then. Get a good night's rest before Santa arrives. What do you guys celebrate, if you don't mind me asking? Throw in the chat what holiday you celebrate, if any. I celebrate Christmas.
Valley Center. ALS response. Breathing problems. Engine 171, Squad 162, and RA 181 at 27,789 News Road.
You should get some of those tacos feet from your car. Yeah, we've touched on that on the stream before, that taco truck. I've been meaning to try it for the longest time too. Maybe on one of the upcoming streams I'll get one. Give them a little shout out. Janelle says Christmas. David looks like he's saying Christmas in emoji language. Are they good? Have you had them, Steve? I'm just gonna call you Steve. Yeah, I gotta try them. It's weird, the orange hue with the fog. I'm assuming that's from street lights, but it almost makes it look like sunset right now. Holy says Christmas. LA says I tried food from that truck and got sick for a week. Oh, I think that's a joke, just to clarify, guys. So I hope it's a joke at least. That food truck is very popular. Whenever I drive by it, there's like people, like there's a little bunch of people waiting for their food to be ready. Oh no, not the barf emoji. I hope you're not dealing with this food poisoning right now, LA. Thank you for being a member, by the way, LA. Wait, Pat said me too? Now I'm not sure if you guys are joking or not. Try yourself, but don't say I didn't warn you. Oh gosh. Tomorrow I'm blessed 2 people random before the Christmas. That's awesome, David. Thank you for sharing. In California, the rear fog light is legal. However, not too many manufacturers offer it in North American vehicles. Rear fog light? I thought fog lights were only on the front. But I don't know much about cars, so don't quote me on that. I think David is a much more trusted source here. He's not muted, Juan. My goodness. It must be your phone service. I see his comments. I saw a, you've been quoted. I saw a social media post this week that said, we don't have a Christmas tree, so we just use a Danny DeVito like cardboard cutout, and they wrapped it in Christmas lights. And I immediately thought of LA because that's his profile picture. I have no idea who LA is. Thank you, thank you, thank you, LA. I very much appreciate that and love the firework emojis. Thank you so much for the tip, and happy holidays to you. I like how happy and excited Mr. Daniel gets when he sees my tip. Oh boy, maybe I shouldn't have reacted like that. But I have a feeling that has an underlying meaning. Let's keep it clean, guys. We'll give LA the benefit of the doubt. Goodness gracious. Y'all are having some eggnog with a twist tonight, aren't you? Mr. Daniel. When did you start calling me Mr. Daniel? Thank you so much, though, LA. I cannot express to you how much I appreciate your continued support. I very much appreciate it. Well, think about it. There's Christmas from Oliver San Marcos, so that's the light effect. That's true. There's a lot of Christmas lights to take into account as well with that hue that we're seeing. Thank you, Juan, for the tip. What does that say? Behind the scenes? Yep. We're behind the scenes right now. Or lack thereof. We're not behind any scene like we are a lot of the time. Gosh. I made chocolate crinkle cookies, molasses spice, almond spritz, and I'm gonna make those in low sugar options too. Wow, you got quite the menu, Coley. That sounds good. Traffic hazard Las Posas on off ramp westbound. Thank you, Pat. I'll look into that right now. Oh, it is still on the CAD. Gray sedan facing wrong way. Door is open on the right hand shoulder. Wait, this is the off ramp. So okay, we're like a quarter mile from this. Let's check it out. We don't have anything else to cover right now. Thank you, Pat, for the info. Let's see. We might even be able to see this from the side street here. That's a weird traffic hazard description. Usually it's just like car on the right hand shoulder, car in the gore point or whatever, but turned 180 degrees and the door's open. It's a little bizarre. The off-ramp is right here on the other side of this wall to our left. Let's see. Oh, there it is. It's that blinking light right there. Huh. How did they even... Looks like someone's on their phone. Did they spin out? Or... You'd think they were trying to jump somebody, like their engine, not jump them, like rob them. But I hope not. But I don't see another car that they would be jumping. So we'll have to get on eastbound and turn around at San Marcos Boulevard. And then come back. Since it's on the off-ramp. I'll be able to take a quick glance as I pass through this intersection here. I do see it. What in the world? That's odd. Wonder how long that's been there. It looks fairly new because the person like is on their phone. I guess that doesn't really mean anything, but yeah, did they go on the off-ramp wrong way? I hope not. If they did, I'm glad they stopped though before going onto the freeway itself. You're in a chill spot. Still need to make fudge and pumpkin bread. Wow. You're busy, Coley. I see why you're tired. I almost caught up on all the chats, but not quite.
San Marcos.
Oh.
BLS response. Hemorrhage.
I thought that might have been for the car for a second, that they were dispatching a traffic collision response. It doesn't look like a crash at this point, though. It just looks like someone parked wrong way on the... It's bizarre. I'll give it that. Dokie. Now we'll get back on westbound and exit Las Posas and Like, how are they even gonna get that car out of there? You're gonna do a 3-point turn on a freeway off ramp? That is not safe.
Squad 162 or 181 from 171, be advised, possible COVID symptoms.
So there's the Harley lot. There's where we started. But given the location of this, it's so specific that we had to do like a 3-minute loop to get back to it. I might stop and see if they need help, if it's safe enough to stop. Okay, there's their car. Yeah, I'm gonna, just to see. There's the sheriff unit. Okay, I'll be right back. I just want to check on them. Okie dokie, guys. He is good. He has his dog with him. Kind of a weird situation. Said a tow truck driver came but left him. But CHP does have that call. So, yeah, I don't know exactly. He was talking about a couple tires that blew out. And, had 2 deputies pass us, though. I'm a little surprised they didn't stop. They may have been on a call. But, of course, that's not their jurisdiction also. Where's this car? Of it seemed as though he had been there for a little while, because a tow truck had already arrived and left, according to him. But he didn't seem the happiest with the tow service. Let's see what you guys were saying while I was gone. We'll cruise around a little bit too if we don't get anything here within the next few minutes. I know we've been sitting here for a little bit. It was a male driver. I saw somebody ask if it was male or female. It was a male, elderly male. Someone honked when they drove by me too. I don't know if that was one of you guys or someone just honking at me, but we were both on the shoulder. We weren't in the road. Yeah, he's not in the best spot either. It's on a curve. Oliver, thank you for becoming a member. I very much appreciate that. Thank you for being a News Flash supporter. It's kind of a mouthful. Maybe I should change the name of the members, if I can't even say it. Pat throwing in the custom emojis. Thank you, Pat. I think you got all of them in there. It's a Toyota Camry, David. I saw you asked if it was an Avalon. It was a Camry. David said, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you too, David. Thank you for being here every week. I always see you in here. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. So there was a domestic violence call nearby. That definitely takes priority over a car on the shoulder. So I see why the sheriff's department didn't stop. I think a lot of people kind of have a misconception about that. You know, someone doesn't stop for something and they don't see their lights and sirens are on. So they're like, oh, they must not have been on a call. But a lot of times they are. Alrighty, all caught up. Thank you guys for 27 likes, by the way. Let's see if CHP has any updates on that. Oh, there is a unit there with him now. Okay, as of 3 minutes ago. Good, okay. Elizabeth is in here? Where's Elizabeth? There we go. Okay, I see Elizabeth. I don't know why I missed your comment. I kept scrolling right past it. Hello to you, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining. Free Rosie. Oh my gosh, I've heard this before. I forgot who Rosie is. Who is Rosie? Did have a 245 call go out, aka assault with a deadly weapon in Vista. Townsite Drive and West Los Angeles Drive has already been closed though. So they are not, that incident's not active anymore. Where's my charger? I have so many wires in here, but luckily my phone charger is white, so I can always make it out easily. Oh, Nightbot is Rosie. That's right. Thank you, Nani, for the clarification on that. Good night to you, Juan. Merry Christmas. Oh, I love that song, Troll. So this is Christmas. Is that the same one? I hope so. Or I just made a fool of myself. Oh no, Nani's saying karaoke. What did I get myself into? Maybe someday. Mr. Daniel, sing us Little Drummer Boy. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't mean to start something. That's your teaser for my album. The 12 Days of Christmas. Wow, that one on the near Nordal on the 78 eastbound was blacked out and partially blocking the lane. So it's a good thing the tow truck is there now. They expedited them. They said, get here now. And video montage with all your best stories with that song would be so awesome. Alrighty, let's cruise around a little bit. We've been sitting here for a while. We'll go towards Escondido since we've already been in Oceanside and Carlsbad. But we'll pass by that guy again to see what's up. It will definitely not be newsworthy, but... CHP with him. Oh, CHP's leaving. Wonder what they said.
checking an additional vehicle up in Park Park. Occupied by 10.
Oceanside. ALS response. Hemorrhage. Engine 218 and RA216. Montecito Village 4311. At 4311% away. Apartment 4305.
Returning on an 08 Acura out of San Jacinto.
Every time I pass this bridge, I see. Oh,
ALS response. Breathing problems. Engine 142 and RA142. Viewpoint Luxury Apartments. 859. At 859 Viewpoint Drive. Apartment 142.
as I was saying, every time I pass by that overpass, there's a sign that says Vincent.
Encinitas.
Okay.
No problem.
Scanners interrupt me a lot. It says Vincent Andrade Memorial Bridge, and I can't help but wonder who that is. I always mean to look it up, but I'm always on my way to somewhere, and by the time I get there, I forget to look it up. So I'll have to do that tonight. Probably see that traffic hazard coming up here.
Engine 32 copy station. Medic 237. Medic 237 copy station. Oceans copy station.
Maybe not. Oh, that was a quick tow truck job they did. Little surprise in mind for you guys to show you if we don't get a call. It's a little North County landmark. It has been slow tonight, that is for sure. welcome to Escondido. Holy guacamole, that Starbucks line is so long. You'll be able to see it when I make this turn. Goes all the way, and oh my gosh. That is very long, especially for this time of night. It's like 15 cars long.
I'll show you, Kenny.
Wow, it smells like soap. What the heck? That was weird. Okay, I wonder if anybody knows where I'm going. Swing a left here.
Northcom engine 232.
1918.
Engine 232. Fire Department 218, Captain. We got it down our way. Northcom engine 232 would be cleared by SLU.
Can I do wait 3, David?
Northcom Cabinet break medic is 237, you cancel.
Unknown injury accident at Vista Way in South
237, copy, Captain.
Vista Way in South Moreno just had an unknown injury accident in Oceanside. That is the exact intersection where that officer was hit head on by a suspected DUI driver like a week and a half ago.
Will be a gray Subaru cross track.
Go ahead for our 18.
118.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Here we are. If we need to reroute to this crashing outside, we certainly will, because that's the whole point of the stream.
Copy that, Charlie side.
But wanted to show you guys this. This is at Bennett Avenue and Nob Hill Drive Road in San Marcos. This is an iconic light display. This is a very, like, North County famous house. The guy that lives here, like, I think some people call him Santa or, you know, that type of thing. But really overshadows his neighbor. Usually that would be like a good light display, but you can't compete with this. But they're both great. Yeah, so you got stuff even on the roof up there. Little Mickey Mouse wreath. And of course the front yard is just filled with decorations. So yeah, it's quick, but I wanted to stop by here and do a little something for the holidays. I know it's tiny, but just wanted to show you guys. Pretty cool. I know there's another house in the area too that has like a huge tree just totally draped in lights. I don't know exactly where that one is, and I don't want to take up any more of the stream time on Christmas lights, because I know that's not what people are expecting.
Alright, 216, copy.
They don't have a fire department response for this crushing site at this point.
It occurred on the westbound 78 to the I-5. The vehicles are blocking both sides of the roadway and they're unable to pass vehicles. 6.9. One David around to the TC.
So non-injury, but blocking both sides of the roadway.
10 on your left.
Not the safest place to be walking. I should really have a sidewalk here.
Vista, Medical Aid, Engine 123, and RA 123, Arcadia Place Retirement Vista, at 1080 Arcadia Avenue, Apartments 138. BLS response. Lift assist. Engine 213 at 3025 Sonia Court.
Fire type 1129, current on a 23 BMW 012. 97.
Well, it has been a very slow night. Sometimes that happens, but regardless, I appreciate you guys hanging with me. We have about 10 minutes left, so I'm going to catch up on your chats real quick. See what I missed out on. Scanners need to stop dilly-dallying. That's like my favorite phrase right now. Ever since LA said dilly-dally. San Marcos council member who passed from cancer. Who's that?
David and 4 David around suspicious subject at the main gate, Sunset and San Rafael.
Does anybody know what the heart is to the right? Do y'all have it on this chat? I don't recall seeing it on Juan's chat. I'm not sure what that would be, Sarah. But thank you for informing me.
3 boy.
Can you see if this is going to be their handle? What happened on the 78?
Hey, y'all watching live from Jalisco, Mexico. Welcome, Fernando. Thank you for joining. I believe I've seen your name before, so thank you for returning. That crash in Oceanside will be CHP handles. Oh, thank you for the reminder, Sarah. Vicente Bridge. Yeah, what was the last name? Vincent Andrade is the name. I've always wanted to know who that is. I'm just going to Google Vincent Andrade Memorial Bridge and see what comes up. There is a San Diego Union Tribune article on it. Oh, that's the council member that someone was talking about. Okay, I see. Yeah, shout out to the Union Tribune for the info on this. This article is from 2001. The council's representative to the San Diego Association of Governments. He played a key role in securing $5.1 million toward the bridge's construction.
Billion is requesting you monitor for a TC with 1 running.
Alrighty, guys. Well, if you have any remaining comments, questions, concerns, hopefully there are no concerns, but if you have any, I'm all ears. Now is the time to shoot them into the chat. Merry Christmas to all and to all a wonderful night. I second that, Nani. Good night, everyone. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Regina. That's the first time I've seen you. Sorry if I missed any other comments from you, but thank you for joining tonight. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope everyone has a great Christmas. Merry Christmas. Good night to everyone except LA. I second thee. Merry Christmas to you, Pat, Evergreen, Sarah, Coley, Janelle. Merry Christmas to you, Jasmine. Merry Christmas. Stay safe, Daniel, and all your Flasher elves. Flasher elves. Aw. Thank you very much, Jasmine. I also see you always in here, so thank you to anybody who is a constant viewer on every week's stream. I very much appreciate it. Good night to everyone but Pat. Goodbye forever. No, not forever, just until next week, as usual. New Year's will not affect the streams either. I know I touched earlier this month on whether or not the holidays will affect the streams. None of them land on Fridays this year. They're right before, though. Saturday and Sunday for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day. That traffic hazard with that guy is still open. Vehicle was in tow, had to be dropped for the blown out tire. The tow will be back en route. Okay. That's more clear than what the guy was telling me.
No worries. Where do you pull the cover 490 at East North, 2559 ECR? Loss prevention has a male in custody. He is cooperative, and they do desire cross.
North College 123.
Don't worry. Bring him both night.
Clear as well.
Yeah, we're 45 Edward City.
North College 123. Respond BLS unit.
Oceanside. ALS
Probably needs a flatbed tow. Yeah, maybe they sent a standard tow truck and they were like, this is not the job for a standard tow. Because of course a couple of the wheels have to roll with a standard tow. And the vehicle's flipped around, so that might not help.
San Marcos. Smoke check. Engine 1
Smoke check?
at 505 Village Greensway.
Smoke check in San Marcos. I'm assuming that would just be the fog.
Medical aid. BLS 116. Arcadia Place Retirement Vista. At 10
Yeah, it's right on the other side of the 78.
Apartments
And you can see,
138.
well, I don't know if you guys can see on the camera. It's definitely still foggy over there. Alrighty guys, well, without further ado, I'm gonna wrap the stream up. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful Christmas holiday if you celebrate, and all the other holidays as well. Have a great weekend and week ahead. Spend time with your family, friends, whoever you are lucky enough to spend the time with, and I will see you next week on Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. as always. Good night to you all. What's that phrase? Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. I will see you next week. Bye, guys.